The Barclays CEO scandal, a deep dive into Jes Staley's ties to Jeffrey Epstein. The high-stakes legal battle between former Barclays CEO Jes Staley and the UK's Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, has unveiled a compelling narrative of alleged deception, high-level assurances, and the chilling shadow of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. At the heart of this drama lies a question of trust, transparency, and the lengths to which powerful institutions will go to protect their image and their own. The year is 2019. The world is still reeling from the death of Jeffrey Epstein, a man whose name has become synonymous with depravity and the exploitation of vulnerable young girls. Days after Epstein's suicide in prison on August 10th, a storm began brewing around Jes Staley, then CEO of Barclays. Media reports intensified, highlighting the unsettling connections between Staley and the infamous financier. These reports painted a picture of a relationship far closer and more concerning than Staley had initially led regulators to believe. Enter Nigel Higgins, the chairman of Barclays. His actions in the wake of these revelations would prove pivotal in the unfolding saga. According to testimony given by Jonathan Davidson, a former director of the FCA, Higgins provided assurances to the regulator just days after Epstein's death. On August 15, 2019, Davidson engaged in a crucial phone call with Higgins. The conversation, as described during Staley's legal challenge, centered around the escalating media scrutiny surrounding Staley's relationship with Epstein. Higgins, according to Davidson's account, vehemently insisted that Staley had no particular relationship with the deceased Epstein. This assurance, delivered from the highest echelons of Barclays, proved decisive. Davidson testified that Higgins's statements played a significant role in the FCA's decision not to launch an immediate investigation into Staley's conduct. This decision, viewed in hindsight, appears to be a critical turning point, a missed opportunity to delve deeper into a relationship that would later be exposed as far more intricate and potentially compromising than initially presented. The narrative takes a sharper turn with Barclays' official communication to the FCA in October 2019. In this letter, the bank maintained that Staley did not have a close relationship with Epstein, further asserting that their last contact occurred well before Staley's appointment at Barclays in 2015. This statement, however, directly contradicts evidence that would later surface, throwing into question the veracity of Barclays' initial assurances and raising serious concerns about the bank's commitment to transparency. The FCA's subsequent investigation paints a far different picture. It revealed a pattern of communication between Staley and Epstein that extended well beyond 2015. The investigation uncovered a close personal relationship, characterized by a level of intimacy that went far beyond mere professional acquaintanceship. Emails unearthed during the investigation revealed Epstein's correspondence with Staley on topics ranging from sex and women to foreign vacations. The investigation also highlighted Epstein's access to Staley's network, suggesting the financier leveraged his connection to the Barclays CEO to interact with government officials, business leaders, and even royalty. Staley's legal challenge against the FCA's 2023 decision to ban him from holding senior positions in the UK's financial sector hinges on this discrepancy between the initial assurances and the subsequent revelations. His defense rests on the argument that he was truthful in his initial statements to the regulator. However, the evidence suggests a more complex reality, raising questions about whether Staley intentionally misled the FCA, whether Barclays actively sought to downplay the relationship, and whether the initial assurances from Higgins were strategically crafted to prevent a full-scale investigation. The repercussions of this case extend far beyond Staley's personal career. It raises crucial questions about the responsibility of financial institutions in ensuring transparency and accountability, the effectiveness of regulatory oversight, and the broader systemic issues that allowed a relationship of this nature to flourish largely unchecked. The outcome of this legal battle will not only determine Staley's future, but also serve as a crucial precedent for how such situations are handled in the future. The case stands as a stark reminder of the importance of robust oversight, the dangers of overlooking potential conflicts of interest, and the insidious nature of power and influence. The weight of this case and its implications for the financial world is undeniable. The unfolding legal battle promises to be a gripping exploration of the darkest corners of the corporate world, a world where the pursuit of power and wealth sometimes overshadows ethical considerations and transparency. The stakes are high, and the scrutiny is intense. The world watches as the legal drama plays out, eager to see justice served and lessons learned.